Welcome to Lone Star Sportsman, where we bring realistic hunting to the hunter call of the wild. Today we're at Revontuli Coast, Finland's beautiful mix of lakes, forests, and open fields. In this video we'll be scouting the map, setting up blinds and decoys, and getting ready for future hunts. This channel is all about hunting in the way we would in real life. Patience, preparation, and the right gear for the job. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I do have a tree stand already up here. It's a moose drinking zone, so I kind of already pre-scouted. This is really my first time playing this map, and as soon as I spawned in, I walked down to the lake and saw that there was a moose here and automatically got it. So I kind of already started on that, but where I'm doing a lot more... Oh, there's a grouse over there. Oh, don't see him. But I do have another stand for whitetail over there. There's a drinking spot right there where it kind of water breaks off. One up in the trees right there. And then I have two other moose drinking areas on the other side towards the peninsula where I have just a ground blind. But goal today is to find a crossing path for geese and some type of duck, whether it be gold teal or another type of bird, really. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if I want to put spots over here. Because in the big, like, center lake, oh, it's that grouse again. Oh, it's a female. Or I know there's another smaller lake to my left. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's moose again. Oh, it's a rest zone. I might put a tree stand up here. If there's any tree. Oh, they're over here. Any trees? I like using my bow quite often. So I think I'm gonna set, let's see how this looks. I kinda like it. I can get closer to the actual zone marker, but kind of in between 60 yards. Let's move a little closer. The zone's there. I'd like to, oh, maybe this one. About 20-yard shot. Okay, yeah, this is a lot more open than how it was on the other one. Yeah, I like this spot a lot better. I'm gonna put up a tent over here. Now, I don't plan on using the tents to actually fast travel to, because my plan is not to just diamond grind. It's just to be more realistic. This is more just whenever I find a spot, I'm gonna put a tent down so I can fast travel, so I can ultimately is just so I can prep the area. Once I get the area prepped, that how I like it, then I'll take the tent down, because I plan on using either my feet or a four-wheeler to get to hunting spots. And this is that area I was talking about that I like a lot more. It's for duck or any type of waterfowl. Oh, there's a moose over there. Oh, there's another drinking. Is there anything else along the coast? Not that I can see. But, oh, there's Goldeneye. That's one thing that I've wanting to do is find a good crossing path. I don't see any feeding areas for them, but there's geese flying across too, so this might be a good spot for both. Put a geese set up on one side and maybe a goldeneye on the other side. I like how this low area drops down. Got a shallow. Oh, there's a boat over there. I don't see anything else across the... I do know goldeneyes like to get close to the shore. I think, yeah, I'm gonna set this up here just so I can get all the stuff that I need. So I'm gonna put, and I think I'm just gonna get the actual blind, or no, let me get the actual pop-up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get the actual blind. I'm gonna set it. I think I'm gonna set it for right here for now. I might change it here in a minute, scoot it further back depending on how far I set the decoys out. Alright, so I think this is, I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna do the Canadian geese setup for here. Is it Canadian geese? Pretty sure it is. Let me just find one, double check. Don't want to set up for the wrong things. Oh, what's that? Yep, that's one. Oh, where'd you go? Okay, yeah, Canadian. So I'm gonna get, I think there's 3 decoys. I think I'm gonna set out all 3. Yeah, there's 3. Feeding, searching, and sentry. So this is still pretty close. So yeah, I think I'm gonna set that back, but do a couple feeding in the grass a little bit. Do a couple searching different directions. Don't really know if there's a better way to do this, but I'm just thinking they're up in the sky. They want to see different variations. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. A couple feeding, couple looking around. Oh, look. Okay, so at least I know the decoys are at least got their interest. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot this back. Go ahead and scoot this back because I think I'm gonna do a GoldenEye stand setup over here. Now we're gonna set up for the GoldenEye, which is on just right across the other side. And up there's a GoldenEye. All right. Typically just the same setup as the other one, except there's only two, a drake and a hen. But we're going to use pretty much the same blind, and I know there's bigger or taller weeds over here, so we're going to try to set up into that area that has a little bit taller weeds. Yeah, this is a good GoldenEye spot, or at least a crossing path. Might be able to call a few in. No, yeah, I'm gonna put it over here. It's a little closer to the water that I would like, but I like the higher grass, so in case there's some already down here, I'm able to sneak in a little bit. Moose ran off. All right, don't know if he was gonna stop or not. So again, the way I like to set my ducks is more in like a arrow in a way. I like to put 3 males up front, a line of females kind of scattered. And then I'll usually put 1, maybe 2 drakes in the rear. Kind of give it that arrow shaped. See how it looks from here? Yeah, I like the way this looks. Got a nice view on both sides. It's close enough to the water to where... Oh. See, the good thing to look out for is flight patterns. You want to find a spot to where you normally see where they fly over. I mean, yeah, you can find drink zones or feeding zones, but if you can't find any, just find a flight path that you can see that they're using, and they're using quite often because it's all over the map. It's different, and it's also different for each server or each playthrough. But I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna grab some calls. I want to see if this is actually a good spot for it. So alright, so go ahead and spray. I think there's already some GoldenEyes over here already on the water, or at least close. So we're gonna see if we can get in and see if they're, even without a call, if we can get them in. Some pretty sure they're over here already. One thing I've noticed about this spot, every time I come up to it, they flee off. So I'm pretty sure even without me calling over here, there's some over here. Oh, here comes a Yep. See all these, yeah, this is a really good goose spot. There's a lot of flight patterns over. Just trying to see if maybe they're gonna, like with the goldeneye, if they'll land by themselves, but I think they kept going. Oh no, they turned around. I don't know if that's the same group or not, but they've broken up. Oh, okay. Yeah, goldeneyes will 100% land without call, just the decoys. They've broken up. I'm going to go over here and see if I can go ahead. That's a lot of geese. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and try to call some in. Okay, yeah, they were coming down for a landing. There was a few of them that were. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the goose first. Now my plan's not to actually shoot anything right now, and I think I'm going to go ahead and I want to move this back. Just a personal preference. I feel like it's going to be easier to get in and out closer. I don't like being right up on the water. It's a little further back, but with the 20 gauge it should be okay. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and call some in. Okay, so there's a flock of them. Okay, they're starting to turn. Okay, yeah, I think they're coming. Yeah, they're definitely coming down lower. So the good thing is just to keep their attention. Don't do anything. Oh, we got more coming in. Let's see if we can maybe get both groups to land. Now this is just scouting. I'm not brought the gun just in case there's a rare, but I don't think, doesn't look like there is any. Oh, there's level 3. Okay, a few regulars. Okay, this group is still circling. So I think I might be able to get both groups to come in at the same time. Comes one more in. Okay, here we go. Alright, cool. We have both groups in. Even with the wind not going in our direction, this is a good enough spot to where I can get multiple groups in. So I know this area is good now. I can get multiple groups in. They're close enough range. They're only at maybe at the most 50 yards. I want to see how long maybe I can keep their attention. Make sure there's no rares or diamonds. Obviously, if I see a diamond, I'm obviously going to take it, but I'm not doing a farming run where I'm just farming out diamonds. Oh, okay. There's a few leaving. So they stood around for probably a good 4 minutes. I don't know if it was that first or second group, but they're all alarmed now, and I haven't done anything, so I think they caught on to the decoys, but... Oh, that one came close. But even then, I know I'm able to keep them around for about 4 minutes, and able to take my time, figure out which one I want. So let's go over here to the golden teal, or golden eye. Okay, some golden eyes, yeah, just flew off, so they're definitely over here, even without me taking a call or even me being over here. So this is definitely a good spot. This is a common spot they're going to come to regularly, whether I'm here or not. So let's see if we can call some over. Alright, so they flew off that direction. Let me see if maybe I can call them back. So we're gonna call. I know they flew over there, but I don't think they... Oh, there's... Okay, we got a few... Okay, they're coming in. Okay, so yeah, they come closer up to the shore, which I think I'm going to keep my decoys the way they are. Okay, yeah, they come here just whether I'm here or calling or not. Fog's kind of set in over the lake. See if maybe I can call some more in. But it looks to seem that both my blinds that we've set today are good, and seems like this is going to be a really good spot. Got two flight patterns for goldeneye and Canadian geese, so I think this is going to be a good spot to end it off today. So thank you all for coming out, and hope to see you on the next video.